Welcome back to Changing Latitudes. On this episode, we will complete our retaining wall. In the previous episode, we worked our way up about 1.5 feet tall, and we're going to work our way up in the middle all the way up to about 4 feet with a cap on top. It's kind of a repeat process, right? You stack it, you fill it, you compact it. You stack it, you fill it, you compact it. In this first step, I have to glue the standalone wall pieces. So as it cascades down, we will have a standalone portion of the wall. Reason for that is on the back side, I did not want the open-ended face retaining wall look. I wanted a complete look. So as a result, I used a standalone brick, which has both sides looking like a retaining wall. In my design, I had worked it out that the left flank of the retaining wall would cascade up about every 6 feet. I'm right now trying to make sure that I am doing such. I'm making sure that that standalone brick is 6 feet up, 6 feet up, 6 feet up. On the right side flank, it goes up at a rate of 4 feet every step. I had to do that as the contour of the land behind it kind of necessitated it. It worked out really nice as the two portions of the wall are basically not visible at the same time. Once the standalone brick is set at that 6 feet mark, then I go ahead and proceed forward with the standard retaining wall brick. Being ever mindful of staggering the bricks and staggering the colors. At the 2.5 foot mark, I thought it would be prudent to put in some Geotech. Not necessary per se on this particular wall. It's about 4 feet tall in the center, as I said previously. However, I thought, why not? Put the Geotech in the section where the 4 foot wall would occur, right around that 2.5 foot mark. also, as the wall was extending upward, I was having to put in some more of the fabric behind it. This fabric is a Geotech 8-ounce non-woven fabric that's meant for French drains, allowing the water to pass through it while keeping the dirt away from the clean drain rock. Yep.
Yeah,
And
I can use a little.
Moving
I gotta use a little lawn mowing. I gotta tell you. What do you think?
Good.
Coming along?
Yeah, pictures look good. I thought, man, it's been busy.
Oh yeah.
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 So have you probably.
She has. She has.
Looks good, huh?
Yeah, it does. Makes that whole area a whole
Totally
different
different.
area.
Yeah.
out good, huh?
Huh?
The capers down
Yeah.
with the landscape, the back landscape.
Yeah. I think all this thing's gonna come together. To your point, really nice. Yeah. So I'm really excited about it because you put a lot of planning into it. A lot of planning. Let me show you something that cracks you up. It'll crack you up. It'll crack you up. What?
The vents, I didn't even think about, or not the vents, but they're actually drains, aren't they?
Yeah. Let's turn off this guy. Yeah, they're you have to put the drain tile in. You don't. They say you don't have to because this is not watertight.
Right.
Okay, but an engineer would say yes.
Yeah.
And then the way I would argue is, why wouldn't you do everything?
Right. And the other thing is, like, you get water running through there, then you get the stain marks, and if
Yes.
it does come through there, then you eliminate that. Because I've seen walls where it's like, oh man, a lot of water seeping through there.
Yeah, you gotta.
And then that just drains down and comes out.
Yeah.
Has the hose underneath.
Yeah. If you were theoretically, if you were to put a hose right here, it would come down here, fill up underneath it, and because it's not at the base level, it's one level up, so it can air, and then it would fill in and then fall out. It's for the torrential rains we've been having.
Yeah.
Man, well, summer's here now, I think.
Yeah, I think. Finally got here.
Now that it's about ready to be over.
So see this? That's
Yeah.
my Excel formulation of what I've just been built.
Yeah.
All the foot edges. Now, I will admit to you that somehow last night I measured it. It may not be accurate because I did it by kind of a hand. From here to there it's supposed to be 32, but what I'm finding out is it might be closer to 34. So I'm 2 feet up. But I always knew that the middle would be.
Yeah.
This is the last row and then the cap. I just got done trying to move those pallets. You can only move too high.
Yeah.
The tractor threw it too high. I had to hand drive off onto another pallet. Nice. The final step of building this wall was the caps. Of course, they need to be glued down with the landscape adhesive. It works great. However, one of the challenges of working with it is you have to make sure that you get yourself lined up pretty quickly. You've got about 15 minutes to work with the material and make sure that you are straight and lined up on the top of the standalone bricks. On the two flanks, I went ahead and eyeballed it for the most part, using a speed level and also the longer 3-foot. On the longer 30-foot run, I dropped the line to make sure that it was completely straight on all the way across. I have to say this was one of the more stressful parts of the entire wall. You're right there, you're about ready to complete it, and you didn't want it capped off incorrectly. In wrapping up this video, I enjoyed this project. It took about 4 to 5 weekends and some weekdays thrown in there, but overall it was quite rewarding. The area was something that had a lot of potential. So we worked to get to that potential, putting in the retaining wall, 4 beautiful crabapple trees, and eventually lawn. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe. I look forward to seeing you on next week's video.